On today's review, we're going on a family road trip in Lincoln's flagship 5-passenger SUV, the MKX. But before we get going, we need to load it up. A family of 4 with 2 little ones needs a lot of stuff for a weekend trip to Whistler, British Columbia. 2 fully packed suitcases, a full-sized double stroller which takes up a ton of room no matter how you put it, a bin of food and goodies, and winter clothes and stuff for the swimming pool. Then there's 2 car seats, one base for the rear-facing infant seat and the other a full-size front-facing. Load the kids up and we're ready to hit the road. So we're on the road in the 2016 Lincoln MKX. Right off the bat, you'll notice on the outside, the exterior is being restyled. I really like the exterior. It looks a lot more European-like, kind of X5-ish a little bit, maybe a little MDX in the background for a little Japanese look. And the front is non-mistakenly a Lincoln with the split wing design. I do like the LED treatment is kind of Audi-like, but it gives the vehicle a very upscale look. So we're on our way to Whistler, British Columbia. We're taking the Sea to Sky Highway. It's a very beautiful scenic highway. We have snow tires on because they are required on the Sea to Sky at this time of year. So let's talk about the interior first of the MKX. Up front, you'll find the My Lincoln Touch, which is similar to the My Ford Touch. I just had the Ford Explorer, and it's pretty well the same thing, other than the Explorer has an optional Sony system you can get. One thing I do like about the Lincoln here is they kind of went away from just all the sliding dials, or not the sliding dials, but the sliding scales for volume, things like that, like they had on the MKZ. You actually have conventional dials and buttons for the climate control and the radio, which I really do like. It makes it a lot easier. Now there's a lot of amenities on this vehicle. We have heated and cooled seats, heated seats in the back. We have a heated steering wheel even. It's also equipped with automatic parking. Now, most people I don't think will use that feature a lot, but when you do use it, it is surprisingly amazing how well it works. It does take a little time to get used to it, and I'm sure there are some instances where it'll be handy. Like the MKZ that we tested earlier on, it does have the transmission. The button selectors are on the dash. There is no console. And in behind the steering wheel, you have configurable screens. You can go from your trip meters to your entertainment to your navigation. Whatever you want to put in the center, you can actually adjust for that. Now this vehicle is also equipped with adaptive cruise control, so you can adjust the distance where you're actually going to set between the car in front of you, and it's really nice. Really not a feature that you'll use a lot on a highway like the Sea to Sky, because this is a very twisty, mountainous road. The stereo does sound great, and what's really nice with our family of 4, we have a lot of devices, things like that, but even up front you have 2 USB ports, which is a very nice thing. A few more standout options this MKX is equipped with is a remote start that worked incredibly well at starting the car from inside the house and warming the interior, seats, and even the steering wheel when the weather was frosty cold. Not only are the seats heated and cooled, both front seats even have a massage feature for both the seat backs and the bottoms, perfect for long trips. A hands-free power liftgate is also standard with the MKX. Just wave your foot under the rear bumper and voila, it opens. At the back, the rear seats can be folded down with just one touch. One thing to note though, the power fold only works going down. You have to fold them up yourself manually. Well, how does the MKX drive? Well, under the hood is the 2.7 liter EcoBoost engine. Now, that's a V6, a pretty small V6 at 2.7 liters, but that puts out 335 horsepower. Yes, you can get the same engine in the Ford Edge, but you don't get as much horsepower. Now, that's matched to a 6-speed automatic transmission. But here's where the big difference is. It puts out 380 pound-feet of torque. Tons of torque for pulling power, and just good for getting up and going. In the city, it's really handy. We have the 2 kids in the back. Even when they're sleeping, you can accelerate or just go through town or accelerate off a light without having any type of a jarring effect It's really, really smooth. As for ride quality and handling, we're taking it on the Sea to Sky Highway. We're almost there to Whistler now, and it actually feels very luxurious, but it's not really too soft. It's not like you're floating over the bumps. You have a very good feel of the road and the bumps, and on the corners, it's very, very responsive. Now this vehicle is also equipped with some safety aids like a blind spot warning and lane departure system, but it also has a lane keeping system as well. And one thing that people will like, if you don't like that feature, you can turn it off, but even if you want to turn it on, you can control the level of where it intervenes or how strong it is, which is really nice. The roads to Whistler were pretty clear, but on occasion, the all-wheel drive system, in addition to winter tires, made sure we got there safe and sound. Whistler is a year-round destination, but in the winter it really is the place to be. You can ski, board, skate, or just play in the snow. There really is something for everyone. If you've never been here, make sure to put it on your list next time visiting the west coast of BC. Well, here we are at the tail end of our round trip to Whistler and back. It was about 300 kilometers in the MKX. And fuel economy, pretty decent. 11 liters per 100K, which is pretty good considering the size of this vehicle. And we're doing a lot of idling and we're on snow tires. Lincoln doesn't market their vehicles mainly toward younger families like this, but this one did it with ease. Couple of things that I'd like to see, if you were a younger family. As you can see, the rear seats are a little bit cramped. It'd be really nice if the seats went forward and back. So just to give this little one here a little bit more leg room. And one of the features that I'd like to see on this MKX is a rear view camera with a washer. Now that's available on the new Ford Explorer, and it's a real handy feature to have, especially when we have weather like this, real dirty roads. You end up using that a lot. So regardless if you have a family and you want to haul a family around or not, if you're looking for something luxurious, good looking in my opinion, a ton of technology, and best of all, it even has massaging seats, you might want to check out this one. Let's go.